Because we're becoming teachers, so we're looking this week to some different schools. So we're going tomorrow and Wednesday to schools around here and see what the education looks like. So it's interesting.
Yeah, that's the one that my children are
Okay.
going to. Yeah.
This is a school.
It's primary school, I guess.
Yes.
It's a pretty big one.
Okay. First question.
Yeah. How does your day look like here? What are you doing?
For living.
You mean every day or you mean Sunday, weekends? And,
Main day,
Every
yeah.
day.
well, I'm a pediatrician, so in the morning I go to my office, and most of the afternoons still again at my office, and some weekdays that I don't have practice, I spend with my children, usually, but not, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. How do you like living here
It's very
in
nice.
Greece? Yeah.
Because? Can you explain it?
Yeah, but
Well,
we heard it
well-
before, but we don't know why.
You'll see.
Yeah. I believe it right away.
Well, okay. I guess that everywhere you go, there are some good things and some bad things.
Yeah.
The thing is that when you scale them and you go for the good things more, I mean the quality of life here, the environment here. I mean we are blessed with this sun and the sea, and so this in a way makes your mood even more positive. Plus that we are not so drawn apart as a community, at least in Rethymno, because okay, it's a different situation in Athens or in Thessaloniki, which are big towns, and here we still have these values like a neighborhood that most of the children know each other, the parents in a way we know each other, we are helping each other. For example, since I mentioned helping, you know that the last 5 years or more in Greece we have a financial crisis, and we have many problems, especially for things that are taken for granted, at least until a few years ago. Now we have to strike for them, like for example health or education.
Yeah.
And here in Rethymno it's been since 2008, and we have 2013, so more than 5 years. We are working in a volunteer basis, and a solidarity, how to say, medical center, let's say, where once a week doctors, internists, or pediatricians, or gynecologists, surrounded by volunteers, they are offering their free time, let's say, to people they are not insured or they don't have money for vaccination, So these are things that make the difference in the quality of life. For example, 10 minutes ago I was in my place with my children. Now they are going around in the square, and in a quarter of an hour we'll go down to the sea to have a lunch, let's say. So things that in other situations, in other, I don't know, cities, you have to plan ahead for a few days at least, or even to enjoy the sun and the sea and the fish next to the sea. And, okay, if you value these things, then I'm a happy person. If you don't care about this and you want to have a satellite, I don't know what, and want to have a technological, maybe I'm not that happy, but I'm fine with my bike, which works.
Yeah.
It's not the last, let's say, technological miracle, but it works. So,
Well, if it makes you happy.
yeah, exactly.
So just look.
The bright side
Was
of
it?
the
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Really.
And you said, you said you moved here 12 years ago,
13.
and you're 13 years ago?
Yeah, I was brought up in Athens.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you love it here more than,
Yes, I couldn't survive in Athens. I mean,
why?
well, Athens is not faceless, but it's a big town where you don't have the neighbor, you don't have all these things that I mentioned before, and you have to survive, let's say. Here it's not exactly this. I mean,
Yeah.
to tell you an example, like in most big cities in the world, you have to wake up at least 1 hour before to go to your work, because you have to wait in traffic and to curse and to listen to a radio. Here in 3 minutes I'm in my office. My office is so I save from my life how many hours of waiting
Yes.
in traffic and cursing and having enemies all around, and this is one example. Also, there are people who are afraid of, for example, this child that is running over there. I'm following her in my practice, so I know the father and I know the child. They went for a walk and we met here, exactly. So it's very rare in Athens. Some people like it. Some prefer to be outside from my practice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not. I don't want to be recognized. I don't want to. I want to go there and have my coffee and no one says, "Hey, hi, Nikos." It's not the case with me. I like it being like this. So.
Yeah.
So you appreciate it that you're not doing things by your own, but you share it with other people, and they're looking after each other. Yeah, in the Netherlands, most people think first about their own before they think about
No, it's not bad.
other people. We can learn from you guys because you have something nice to.
I cannot believe this. I mean,
It's
no.
true.
No.
We have
Look,
in a
things
way,
are not that bright everywhere. I mean, in Athens also, they are for their own and they are trying to survive from. Okay, there is good and bad everywhere. You just have to, if you are a well-organized community, to try to save the good and, if possible, isolate the bad. I believe that your organization as a society promotes the good, for sure. Here we leave it a lot in chance, which is not good, because the good will outgrow most of the times. The bad will outgrow the good, because there are interests behind it. There are people who are, and we cannot fight on goodwill all the time. Okay, I mean, I'm sure that in Holland, if you would go out with your dog, for example, which is very civilized, very nice, and your dog would poo and leave it there, someone will come and say, "Excuse me, you know, you forgot your..." Here's not the case. You might step on it and say, little things like that needs to be improved, at least here. You don't have it over there, and it's.
Have you ever been to Holland?
No, but I've heard friends of mine, and for sure I will go. For sure.
Yeah.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
It's
cold.
It's 11 degrees around there right now, so we're very happy to be here.
Yes.
Take care for the sun.
Yeah.
So take care.
It's too late.
No.
From now on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
you helped
very
us.
much.
Okay.
Yes.
Enjoy your day.
Have a nice day.
You do.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
the rest of your life.